There comes the occasional time when you have to trade the Parisian haussmann architecture for something a bit more tropical. Colombia is a country of 44 million, a tropical place with some of the happiest people in the world, a paradise, many would argue. But living in paradise has its price. Dreams and hopes are sometimes blown away. Maybe sometimes means too often, and blown away means. Sceneries such as these from a news piece on Al Jazeera are very common. Colombia ranks number one among countries with landmines planted in their soil. Most of them are actually planted by illegal groups. FARC is probably the group to blame for most mines planted in recent years. Even though people have protested this practice and FARC, the terrorist group considers this atrocity a fair war tactic. The Ottawa Treaty was created in 1997, when 122 countries signed a document that contained an agreement to ban anti-personnel landmines. It went into effect 2 years later. Colombia ratified the treaty in 2000. However, illegal actors are not really bound by it. So what is there to do for the victims of this atrocity, who in many occasions are innocent civilians, innocent children? The Center for Integral Rehabilitation of Colombia, CIREC, is a non-for-profit organization that helps victims of landmines. It's been 32 years since our foundation. Basically, our mission has been social in every sense. What CIREC does comprises the whole subject of integral rehabilitation for people that have a condition of physical disability, whatever this is. We can also trace victims through hospitals, city councils, or local organizations from the regions where they are located. But basically we depart from a flagship program that CIREC has, called Seeds of Hope. According to Action Against Mines, an initiative by Colombia's government, there have been 7,682 victims of landmines since 1990. This year alone, 156 cases, which include 13 boys and 3 girls, have been recorded. CIREC receives 18 to 20 cases per month. The important thing here is that they have a need and we have to solve it, no matter what it is and without discriminating against the type of case or a specific classification. They only need to fall under the context of victims of the armed conflict. Right from the moment the victim suffers this event, his or her life project appears truncated. The rehabilitation process is divided into segments, a stage called pre-prosthetic before adapting the prosthesis, and the prosthetic stage that refers to the adaptation of the prosthesis. The fact that most cases occur in remote places away from large metropolitan areas and adequate treatment, it's the biggest challenge a victim faces. Although many of the costs that a victim incurs in the rehabilitation process are covered by CIREC, with funds from NGOs, some government help, and donations, the economical need is still recurrent. Back in Paris and at AUP, one finds life a bit unreal. And a simple question is raised: what can a student do to help landmine victims? Starting a club to create awareness and receive support, hopefully economical, may be the best plan.
First, it'll give you a club registration form, and you'll fill out the name of your club. You'll fill out what's called a mission statement. What does your club want to do? You'll see also the guidelines for clubs. It has to be open to all students, it has to be free, and it has to, non-discrimination. You'll also be asked to fill out club bylaws.
So there you have it. Opening a club, it's probably the easiest way in which a student could play a positive role in this social cause. While AUP students walk and wander around Parisian streets without fears of stepping on a landmine, how great would it be if they could get involved and help victims do the same in their paradisiacal country? Javier, Franco, PVN, Paris.